Hello friends. Welcome back to this yet another episode in Career Conversation series. Well, I know it took a long time for me to post this episode, and this happens to be a milestone episode. By the way, it's episode number 25, and it is a very special episode for me at least. And I'm going to reveal in some time why this makes so special. Well, thank you so much thus far for your encouragement for all those previous 24 episodes, the conversations, the career conversations that I had with my mentees, children, parent, and the experiences and the lessons that I've been sharing in this entire series. Thank you so much. Well, this 25th episode, which makes it special, the reason is all my past episodes have been my experiences with somebody else outside, a third party, somebody, a parent or a child outside. But this very experience, I thought I would share that right of my own, which is an experience that I draw out of the conversations that I keep having with my daughter. By the way, my daughter is 11th grade school going, and I keep having a lot of conversations related to career with her. So, well, let's get into the story. The story is like this. Most often when I do these workshops or the one-on-one guidance sessions or mentoring sessions with my children and parents together, towards the end of the session, quite a few of them come back and appreciate that. They express their heartfelt thank you by stating this. Thank you so much, Mr. Ramakrishna. We are very glad that you have been giving that wonderful guidance to our children, and we are happy for that. But you know what? We have been telling exactly the same things that what you have told, our son or daughter in that last 1 or 2 hours. But the only challenge is they don't lend an ear when we say all that to them. And this is when, believe me, the parent in me wakes up and starts resonating with the expression or what these parents had to say. And I go back and tell them, yeah, I understand what you're saying, because despite being an experienced career mentor or a counselor, I'm also a parent trying to deal with those parenting challenges back at home. And when I start giving that mentoring or a counseling to my own daughter, she most of the time don't lend an ear, or at least pretends that she's listening to me. I understand, I resonate with you. This is what I keep telling them. But the point, my friends, I'm trying to make here is basically why this happens. This happens because there's a saying, a neem tree in your own backyard won't do for medicine. The one that is near is not valued. Familiarity breeds contempt. So please take heed. When you have these conversations with your child, your son, daughter, most of the time when you're having a career conversation with a child, with your own child, most of the time the parent in us dominates that conversation more than playing a role of a career guide. And now here comes another question. Now, when this is a challenge that most parents face, the question is, should we go and choose somebody, an expert, a professional, a mentor, counselor to help our child? In my opinion, yes, go for it. And I do this for my own child. Despite me being professionally practicing this mentoring and counseling for many years, I did this for my child. And there's a mentor whom I have identified for my child, and she goes through a lot of conversations with her mentor. So it is very important to get a third party help. But yes, some of you may disagree, and the reason could be I have passed through that stage as a child, as a teenager. I've been through that academic journey, I've been through that career. So I know I'm in a better position to help my child, which is fine, I'm not disagreeing. But the challenge is, how much really does your child pay attention to? Does your child value that conversation? And I repeat the saying, the neem tree in your own backyard is of no use for any medicine. Familiarity breeds contempt. The one that is near is not valued, my friends. I hope that you realize what I'm saying. I hope you resonate with what I'm saying. All I'm trying to highlight through this experience in this episode, which is a most special and a shorter one, I would say, is basically please do not hesitate to seek help from a professional mentor or a counselor. This will help you and your child to make an informed career decision. Let me tell you, it will help you make an informed career decision, which in turn will boost the confidence of your child towards the journey. It is very important. Don't get into the trap of that, the one that is near is not valued. I mean, children, they have their own, paradigm they live in. And any conversation we have with them, as I said earlier, we tend to dominate that conversation as a parent. In most cases, some are like very reasonably balancing it. But yet I've seen many people, many parents, and come back and resonate with this thought, and then they are greatly being benefited despite they being knowledgeable with a specific career or a path. Well, thank you so much for listening and watching this episode. This is episode number 25, and I'm soon going to come with the next episodes, without much of a break. Thank you for all your support and, feedback thus far. I hope you're taking some value out of these experiences that I'm sharing as a mentor, counselor, or as a parent, or as a student. Feel free to send me your feedback either on podcast or on the YouTube videos. I'll be more than happy to incorporate and then see how I can make these episodes much better and come with some more experiences. Thank you so much. Do take care until I come back with the next episode.